The Interstellar Research Station Axiom-9 floated silently at the edge of a dying star system. Inside, it was a place of brilliance. Advanced species from across the galaxy working together, sharing knowledge, pushing the boundaries of science. Technology here had surpassed anything humanity had ever imagined. And yet, humans were still considered primitive. In the central chamber, a group of alien scientists observed a demonstration. A tall, slender being from the Volari species extended its limb, projecting a holographic weapon, pure energy, capable of slicing through reinforced alloys. This, it said in a calm, echoing voice, is evolution. Another alien added, your species still uses physical blades. Metal, crude, inefficient. At the edge of the room stood Ethan Cole, a human maintenance worker. Grease-stained uniform, tool belt hanging loosely at his waist. He didn't argue. He just quietly tightened a bolt on a panel and said nothing. Hours later, everything changed. A sudden shockwave rippled through the station. Red lights flooded the corridors. Alert! External breach detected. The station trembled as something massive slammed into its outer hull. Panic erupted. Scientists ran. Systems failed. Doors locked unpredictably. Then they came. Creatures unlike anything in the station's database. Fast, silent, lethal. They moved through vents and shadows. Adaptive predators designed for one purpose: elimination. Energy weapons were deployed immediately, but they failed. The creatures moved too fast, too close. Their bodies absorbed or deflected energy blasts at certain angles. Within minutes, entire sectors went dark. Ethan was in maintenance corridor C-17 when the first creature appeared. It dropped from the ceiling sleek, black, with limbs that bent at unnatural angles. Ethan froze. No plasma rifle. No advanced tech. Just his tools. The creature lunged. Instinct took over. Ethan dodged to the side, grabbing the closest thing he had, a wrench. He swung. Metal collided with bone. The creature staggered but didn't fall. It shrieked and attacked again. Ethan backed up, heart racing. His hand brushed against something in his belt. A small utility knife. Simple. Old. Forgotten by everyone except him. The creature charged again. This time, Ethan stepped forward. At the last second, he dropped low, rolled beneath it, and drove the knife upward into the creature's underside. A weak point. Soft tissue. The blade pierced deep. The creature let out a distorted scream and collapsed. Silence. Ethan stood there, breathing heavily. He looked at the knife in his hand. Primitive, right? Minutes later, he reached the central chamber. What he saw was chaos. Aliens cornered. Energy weapons overheating. Creatures closing in. Ethan didn't hesitate. He grabbed a fallen pipe. "Hey!" he shouted. The creatures turned toward him. Bad idea. What followed wasn't advanced combat. It wasn't elegant. It was brutal. Close. Human. Ethan used everything. Pipes, tools, broken panels, even the environment itself. And he fought like someone who had nothing but instinct and the will to survive. Strike. Move. Adapt. Again and again. He noticed patterns. Weak spots. Angles. Things the others couldn't see because they relied too much on their technology. One by one, the creatures fell. When it was over, the chamber was silent. Smoke filled the air. Alien scientists stared in disbelief. One of them, the same Volari who had mocked humanity earlier, stepped forward. "You used physical force," it said slowly. Ethan wiped blood from his face. "Yeah," he replied. "Sometimes simple works best." Later, as emergency crews restored the station, a new report was filed. Human close combat methods, highly effective against adaptive threats. In the following weeks, something changed. Training programs were updated. New protocols introduced. And in a quiet training room, aliens practiced with something they once considered obsolete. Blades. The Volari scientist approached Ethan one last time. "Your weapon," it said, holding a small knife carefully. "It is not primitive." Ethan smirked slightly. "No," he said. "It's just honest." As the station drifted back into calm space, one truth became clear. In a universe obsessed with advancement, sometimes the oldest tools still save the day.